Hey, I'm Adam, one of the owners of PoopScoop Academy, and we are getting ready to launch client retention on the 17th of March. And so if this is beyond March 17th, it's already there. It's waiting for you. And I want to go ahead and share what's going to be in this classroom. We're going to touch on the lifetime value and how to figure that out, and also the churn rate, how often you're losing clients, and the difference between something that's voluntary and involuntary, and how we can manage, maintain, and really just diminish the churn rate and go ahead and increase the lifetime value. So we're going to understand those metrics. And then we're also going to touch on what the cost is, not only to lose a client, because that's obvious, but also the cost of what it means to gain a client and how we can use this information to reinforce why it's so important to have systems in place so that they're easily replicatable for when you hire admins, when you have other people do things like onboarding a client, okay? And then we're also going to touch about loyalty programs, referral campaigns. This is how you can use your existing clientele base to increase how many clients you have. So those marketing campaigns tend to be cheaper and more affordable. And so we want to touch on those. It doesn't always have to be boots on the ground. It doesn't always have to be Facebook and Google. You can actually use your existing clientele. And then we're going to talk about how to reinforce value. When you reinforce value and even improve it, you can increase your pricing. So this is a way how to get more money by just dumping value and thus raising your pricing. And you don't want to just keep raising value and then not raise your pricing. You have to move them at the same time so that you have good brand integrity. And then we're going to talk about how when you onboard clients, how in that process you can actually go ahead and start planting seeds to have a larger lifetime value and increase the longevity of your clientele. Okay. And then we're going to talk about client cancellations. It's going to happen. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. When it does happen, though, we want to know how can we possibly get as much value out of this client on their way out, and how can we potentially prevent them from leaving by giving them some last kind of Hail Mary value. We're going to talk about some real creative approaches to do just that. And that's going to bring us to wanting to talk about the psychological aspect, the factors involved with why people leave and then why they stay. And so how we can diminish those factors for why they leave, and we can augment and expand and improve upon why people stay. When we understand that, we're able to increase our lifetime value of our clientele. And then we're going to talk about that. Let's say, okay, they're gone. Now we want to bring them back. Okay, so we're going to talk about some creative 3-touch approaches, a couple campaigns that will help you not only improve your business, but also to bring clients that you've lost to bring them back. Okay, so I'm going to have some information on the Skool in the description. There's going to be a link. Go ahead and check it out, and we would love to see you in there. And so we're excited to help people improve the retention rate for their clientele, and we'll see you in there.